for me, I be on the block with my thing, possibly sitting on a trap now, because I'm a rider. Yeah. Oh, yes, a soul survivor. Yeah. Everybody know the game.
Yeah. It is the 20th anniversary of Jeezy, formerly known as Young Jeezy's album Let's Get It, Thug Motivation 101. And to celebrate, the Grammy-nominated artist is mixing his hits with an orchestra. It's been one of the hottest shows of the summer. And here now to talk more about this historic tour is Grammy-nominated artist, New York Times best-selling author, and entrepreneur Jeezy Jenkins. Mr. Jenkins, welcome. I can't thank you enough.
How's it going, brother?
I was running out of words, superlatives to say about you, but man, thank you to ABC News Live.
I receive all that.
Right. Now, this is a first of its kind of tour. You're taking hip hop, you're taking a full orchestra, and you're mixing it together. So what made you decide to actually do that?
It's twofold. It's elevating the culture, which is in line with my purpose, and it's also showing the younger generation that you don't have to be stuck in this box with your art. Your art should actually get better and grow with you over time, and this is an example of that. And I love to see my people dressed up, man. And I've never been. The craziest thing, I've never been to an orchestra until I performed with an orchestra in Atlanta, and I felt like this was an experience that all of our people needed to see.
And what was that like for you to finally get and see that orchestra and experience music in a different way?
I was just like, how all these people gonna keep up with what I'm doing right now? Because it was like 60 pieces.
Oh.
So it was a real deal. It was actually the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra, so it was a big deal.
Yeah.
What I mean? I think it was probably one of the first artists from the city that performed with them. And it was an amazing experience, man. I just was like, and I just remember by the time I was on the 5th song, I was like, I gotta take this around the world. I'm 47. This is my first time ever being in the orchestra when I'm performing, so I can imagine, people in Cleveland and Chicago and DC and Detroit. I just wanted to bring that to them, and just bring a piece of the culture, and it's been outstanding. Whole tour has been sold out. And this is the first thing of its kind. I think this is the first time ever that somebody from the culture has actually took orchestra on tour. So shout out to the Color of Noise Orchestra. Shout out to Adam Blackstone and Derek Hodges, DJ Drama, and DJ Ace. We've been locked in, man. It's been amazing.
Yeah, those are some heavy hitters right there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, I can only imagine from where you came to where you are now, hopping on that stage, seeing a sold-out crowd, everybody in their finery, all right?
To the nines.
Vibing. So what is that like? Right. What has that experience been like for you to finally see all your hard work come to fruition on stage like that?
I'm still processing it, because every night when I got people telling me they flew in from Switzerland just to catch the show, they was just landed an hour ago and they came straight in to catch the show. Then you got young brothers in there that's like 21 saying, man, I've been a day one, I grew up with you, my father played you, and this is my first time ever putting on the tuxedo.
Wow.
That's a great feeling. And also seeing, people there with their significant others, celebrating, birthdays and date nights. I mean, it shows you what, culture can do when we come together and we celebrate. From where I come from, the only time we wear suits is for courts and their funerals,
Yeah.
So this is a celebration. And it's not just my celebration. I want to say that. This is 20 years of them. Because some of these cities I've been to, I have a real connection with them. And 20 years ago, we didn't look like this.
Right.
So now we're celebrating our success together.
So I want to know the process, because your songs are iconic, but people are usually listening to them in the club, and car speakers. So what has that been like, taking these hip hop songs and infusing them with an orchestra?
It's funny because, when you sit down and you're rehearsing with the orchestra, they're an orchestra. They're used to sitting there being poised. When those people get in that building, and they see nobody sits down, once they stand up and it's a party, it's all the same. It's just now you got, 40 other people on this stage with you, helping you execute your vision, and now you got backup. Because I've been on that stage, by myself, trying to do the same thing, and now I actually got backup. And it's when you look back and you see somebody on the violin and they're just going as hard as you going, you just like, oh, this is it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
it's been amazing.
Another thing I want to ask you, one of your songs, Soul Survivor.
Yes.
I mean, we're seeing a little bit of a resurgence right now, especially on TikTok.
Yes.
The younger generation, they're getting some more play out of that
Yeah.
song. So what has that been like, seeing that resurgence?
My daughter, she called me the other day. She was like, "Well, you're finally famous. You're on TikTok."
Finally.
Yeah, I was like, I received that. It's amazing because I remember when TikTok first came, everybody was like, you got to get on TikTok, and I just didn't feel like it was organic enough for me. But for it to happen organically, I love that, and I love the TikTok community. So for them to receive it like that, at first I didn't understand what was going on with what they were doing with the song, and somebody explained it to me. I go, oh, okay, I got that. Yeah. So yeah, shout out to the soul survivors out there on TikTok, baby. You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
Sense. You know what I mean?
So I got one more question for you. I mean, you've reintroduced everybody to Jeezy so many times. So I got to ask you, what's next for Mr. Jenkins?
Oh man, what's next now is wrapping up this tour. It's been one of the most amazing experiences I've ever been a part of, and I'm ending it in one of my favorite cities. When I say favorite, like I love this city. Like they treat me like one of their own, and that's Detroit, Michigan. And I am doing this for all the fans that couldn't actually afford or wasn't able to get to these concerts or this experience because they were sold out. So I'm actually doing a live stream for the world to see, live from the Fox Theater in Detroit, Michigan, at December 13th, if I'm not mistaken, at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 5:30 Pacific, on my YouTube channel, Jeezy. That's if you don't know me. And I'm doing a live stream of this amazing experience because I want the world to see this, and I definitely want the world to see it live from Detroit. So if you've been rocking with me and you've been a fan for 20 years, you get a chance to see this experience yourself in your living room. So y'all need to have some watch parties. You need to call everybody up.
Here we go.
Matter of fact, put your tux on at your crib if you got one, your blazer or whatever, with a snowman shirt under there. But I really want everybody to see this, and I mean that wholeheartedly because this has been like for me. And by the way, I did this tour independently, so shout out to everybody on my team. This was something that a lot of people told me that couldn't and wouldn't happen. Shout out to the Color of Noise Orchestra for just being on point. Yeah. But this is history, and I want you guys to celebrate this with me. So if you've been riding with me for 20 years, this is our chance to celebrate together. That'll be September 13th, live from the Fox Theater in Detroit, Michigan, for the world to see. So that's China, Africa,
everybody,
Portugal. You know what I mean? Y'all tap in.
All right, Mr. Jeezy Jenkins, I cannot thank you enough. You can catch Jeezy and the Color of Noise Orchestra tonight in Newark, then join millions worldwide next Friday for the TM 101 live tour finale, streaming on Jeezy's YouTube channel. This is your chance to witness hip-hop history from the front row wherever you are.